What's up YouTube, Speedy Superior here once again with another video on another set for the Spring Week grass type Pokemon. And this time I decided to go with Bellossom. Bellossom's a really Pokemon I've been really interested in lately, and it's really interesting how it could run physical and the moves it gets on the physical side and the special side. But I prefer the physical side, so you're not going to see much of the special sets on this one. But you can always change Bellossom to a special attacker as it normally is. If you look at his stats, it does have a higher special attack than attack. But I prefer to go for the physical on Bellossom just because it's very uncommon sometimes. And I'm just gonna start with this first Pokemon, and it's a little gimmicky kinda, but I don't know. To me it is, but I don't know. So I decided to go with a bold nature. I invested fully onto the HP, invested 192 onto the defense and 64 onto the special defense. Obviously it has two abilities, Healer and Chlorophyll. Healer is more for double battle, so you might, like if in case you're with a physical attacker and you don't want it to get burned, Healer would normally burn has 30% chance to heal that Pokemon. And Chlorophyll, if it's in a sunny day while this Pokemon is in a battle for the single battle, the speed's gonna be doubled, or double battle, whichever one. So obviously Chlorophyll is the best ability to go with. Unless you really need a healer Pokemon, then I recommend you going for healer. It is a hidden ability, so you choose which one you want. So I gave it leftovers so it could restore a little bit every turn, and it does get infestation. So here's how this works, okay? So I decided to go with infestation first, then I decided to go with toxic. Okay, if you're low in life, you can always just go for synthesis, and if you're not, then go for substitute, and then you synthesis behind the substitute, and you just keep going for infestation. So you're basically trapping a Pokemon and just toxic stalling it out in the battle. Unless it's a steel type or poison type, toxic's gonna be just taking their life away slowly. I already explained the EV spread, so that's how this first one works. Okay, and let's see. This one right here is one of my favorite sets just because it's a physical attacker, and I decided to go with Adamant Nature. Invested fully onto the HP, fully onto the attack, and just 4 onto the defense. It has a citrus berry. If you look at Bellossom, it's kind of bulky, and not much on the HP, but if you look at the defense, it has a 95 base defense and 100 base special defense, which is a lot for a Pokemon that I didn't really expect to have that much. It is in the PU tier, so I didn't expect this much defense from it. It does have 50 base speed, slower than Tropius, but I mean, it has Chlorophyll, so the speed gets doubled, so it'd probably be like 100 base, I don't know, if it goes based on the base speed stat or what you invested in it, but it's fine. Either way, Bellossom's gonna be hitting. So here's how this works. Okay, you put the opponent to sleep, and while it's sleeping, you Swords Dance. You could probably Swords Dance like twice, okay? And then you can go for Sleep Powder again, and if it wakes up, or you go for the Drain Punch to heal back any damage that you've taken from the first turn that you got hit, because you're obviously gonna go last unless you have Sunny Day up, then your speed most likely will be doubled. So if you have Sunny Day up, you have the possibility to going first, but if you don't, you're obviously not gonna go first at all. Okay, and then I decided to go with Leaf Blade since it has two physical grass type moves and that hit really hard. It has Leaf Blade and I believe it's another grass type move, but I decided to go with Leaf Blade because it has high critical hit. So it does have Bullet Seed, but Bullet Seed hits 25 base power 2 to 5 turns, so you never know how much it's gonna hit, but Leaf Blade is guaranteed, and you have the high critical hit to hit. So that's how this Bellossom works. This is my favorite one, so I guess that's how it goes. And then the last set for Bellossom, I decided to give it leftovers. Obviously I only went for Chlorophyll ability because, let's be honest, what's Healer gonna do? But this is more of a supported Bellossom. It is bold, 200 invested on defense, 56 invested on special defense, and full on HP as always. Okay, so it is gonna, the moves that this Pokemon's gonna have is gonna be Stun Spore, and after you Stun Spore, you're gonna Teeter Dance in case they want to switch out and they think you're going for something else. You go for Teeter Dance, they're obviously gonna be confused. You're gonna have Leech Seed, and you have Synthesis on this set. So it's a bunch of, it's gonna be a really annoying Pokemon for you to have, and what is it? It's gonna annoy the opponent so much with all these statuses going through. and it's just a really good Pokemon because then you're slowing them down. They're gonna be slower than you, and for example, if you ever get the chance to actually stun Spore, a Noivern, or a Talonflame, which I obviously doubt because sometimes they can hit harder and you can probably just, you know, die from one of their moves. So but you have the possibility to do all that. But otherwise, other than Talonflame and Noivern, you're able to do a lot to other Pokemon that aren't going to be hitting you as hard. So that's how Bellossom actually works. I got really interested into Bellossom just because me and a friend were working on these sets for the grass type Pokemon. His name is Jonathan, and he's been a subscriber for such a long time, and he was helping me work with these grass type Pokemon, and I was actually telling him about how Bellossom was really interesting Pokemon. The reason being that it has bulk to it. Like it's pretty high on the defense side, but it can also hit hard on the physical or special side. It is 80 base and 90 base. So I don't know why Bellossom would be in a PU tier, to be honest. I think it should at least be 2 tiers higher than what it already is, because Bellossom does have potential. I guess the only thing that's wrong with it is the speed. Otherwise, Bellossom's okay. I've seen other Pokemon that are way worse than Bellossom, and I don't get how they select the tiers, but other Pokemon are way worse than Bellossom, and they're in higher tiers. But I honestly think Bellossom should be in a higher tier. That's just my opinion. Okay, that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you enjoyed these sets. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and give this video a thumbs up if you like the sets, if you like Bellossom. I obviously do now that I've used Bellossom for a while, and that Bellossom's been working for me because it really just works, and it lasts so much in a battle whenever you know how to play it. So just I really hope everybody has an amazing day. I don't know if I will be doing another video after this one, but if I do, it will be uploaded onto the channel and you will obviously know. And again, thank you for the new subscribers, and know that events like the Superior event and the Bellossom event are still going on. I just been a little behind on everything, and I haven't been able to respond to anybody at all whatsoever. It's been 3 days. It's been feeling like it's forever, but I am deeply sorry for it. I just honestly, I got too busy. I really did, and I'm gonna try my best this week, like the most best I can do. I will do my best for everything, and yeah. So make sure you stay safe, and don't forget to watch the Tropius video for the spring week for grass type Pokemon, and stay tuned for either later today or tomorrow.